Hey brothers and sisters, Value for Val, welcome back to another video. This kid killed the show. I mean, you won't believe what this child did in this talent show. You won't believe this, but check this out.
Now here is a video with irrefutable proof of demons at work. Now watch closely. Performing such a feat defies gravity, something scientifically and physically impossible. Here is where it gets really interesting. Look closely. You noticed that black shadow or demon behind him?
From the video, from their accent and from their looks, these are all Indians, and it looks like a competition, like a talent show, e.g. American Got Talent or British Got Talent. But guys, as you can see, this kid is using the spirits to do his talent show. This is a no-brainer. I can't even argue about it, and no one can argue about this, because look at this carefully. He's defying the law of gravity, and this is a kid. It's not like a grown-up, it's a kid. So there's no trick, there's no skill, there is no practice, it's just demonic stuff. And for some reason, this kid believes that he can use these satanic powers to win the, in quote, Indian Got Talent. I don't know about your religion, but the Bible wants us clearly not to use any satanic power or any witchcraft for any reason. The Bible says in Deuteronomy 18 verse 10, it says, "There shall not be found among you anyone who maketh his son or daughter pass through the fire, or who useth divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch." So the Holy Books warns us clearly about witchcraft. But as you can see, this child is already practicing dark magic live on TV. And guys, it's so clear, like there is no argument. Like everything you're seeing in this video is just magic. It's just black magic, or I'll call it Indian magic. And even get to the point where we can even see the demon helping the young boy to perform dark magic.
Again, performing this is totally impossible without the help of an entity. Did you see it? The demon has been behind, assisting him all the while. Climbing up invisible steps? Just how did he do this? Can you make out that translucent pair of black hands catching him? So, how did this little boy pull off all of these impressive stunts? Is he dabbling with black arts and demons? The ending is really interesting as the demon finally shows itself. So, is this demons at work? As always, you decide.
Guys, this thing is freaking me out, but I can't believe that it will get to this level where we can see clear dark magic on TV. As you can see, the so-called demon, invisible help or helper, is even seen on TV. And you can clearly see that this thing is invisible. As you can see the boy passing his hands around the so-called entity. See, like these things are not hidden. These are clear stuff. It really cracks me up, because some people will come on Value for Viral and be like, "Oh, I don't believe in demons. I don't believe in God. I don't believe these things are real. You're making it up. You're just trying to like make views, likes, and all these things." And I'm like, to what end? Like, what's the purpose of all this? These things are real. That's just the reality. I'm not forcing my belief system on you. I'm just being very honest. Now, let's talk about India, because there are a lot of things that happens in this world, spiritual as well as physical. But because some people live in a brainwashed society, it limits and destroys their belief system in what is actually real. Now, I know I got some Indians on my channel because I can see their stats. But here's a secret, and also here's a truth that most people don't know. Let me tell you guys something. India, right, when it comes to the occult, the Illuminati, the New World Order, the Amok, the Knights Templar, and all these guys, they are far behind. India is at a very high level when it comes to magic. And if you've been to India, you understand this. But people who have never been to India, they won't get it. India is very high when it comes to the occult. They are so powerful when it comes to black magic, white magic, and red magic. And that's why they're very, very medicinal. It's very obvious. I won't talk about medicine, because you guys know that Indians are very powerful when it comes to medicine. When it comes to snakes, you even see kids playing with snakes and charming snakes These things are juxtaposed, like pretty much juxtaposed. I don't have to explain them to you people because it's open for everyone to see. That's why I always advise people that please don't limit yourself to one country. Enjoy the world, travel around, like learn new things, expand your brain, because when you live in one place for the rest of your life, you are limited no matter how people explain things to you. I've learned a lot because I'm traveling. These people are very powerful when it comes to magic. And like I've told you guys, there are 3 types of magic. There's black, there's white, and there's red. And it has nothing to do with color. White magic is not for white people. Black is not for black people. It's for everyone, okay? Now, please don't get me wrong, okay? I'm doing this thing not to contradict your belief system, okay? I'm not criticizing the Bible. I'm not in any way pushing any false doctrine. I'm just trying to expand your brain on certain things that I think are important because I want you to know the difference of these things. We are in their world, okay? We have to understand this. This world belongs to the evil one. Even the Bible tells us that this world belongs to the prince of the air, that is Satan. And you can't fight effectively if you don't know who you're fighting against. And we are being told we battle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and power and rulers of darkness in the heavenly places. Sorry, I'm coming back a different day, another day, and I'm doing this video, so my voice is quite different. I hope it doesn't disturb you guys. Now, let's go back to this topic. There is a display and use of black magic if you've been to India. It's everywhere. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. It's everywhere. So they're using the spirits, and I personally, I won't believe that they will come to a competition as this competition and use the spirits to perform in this competition. I was quite shocked, but as you can clearly see, it proves to us that, in fact, it edifies us that these things are actually out there and people are using powers from the darkness, from the dark side, to excel in whatever they're doing. So personally, I don't watch Indian Got Talents and all these Hindi shows. So personally, I don't know if this kid won or not. But like I've told you guys on this channel, there are a lot of things that are happening in this world that can completely blow your mind. You won't see a little boy like about 6, 7, I don't think it's 8, but you see a little boy doing magic. And that is why I pray and I beg you guys that please train your kids up in the right way. The Bible clearly tells us to train up our kids in the right way so that when they grow up, they will not depart. You know, last time I said that kids, because of wrong training, because of wrong moral standard, they end up going to hell. Now let's be very honest. Keep religion and spirituality aside. Talking about this clearly, do you believe that this kid, after doing all these things, let's say he sees the afterlife, let's say he dies, do you believe that this kid can go to heaven? Because the last time when I made a video about kids going to hell and how kids are actually going to hell, people were so angry at me, like it's like I'm preaching a false doctrine by telling the plain truth and not picking Bible passages and misusing them and, you know, trying to make it look nice because God said this and God said that. This is very clear. If you use the spirits, it's obvious, it's very obvious that you're attached with them, you're having a bond or link with them one way or another. Don't forget, we are all human beings and human beings have the same human spirit. And when you're going to the dark side, when you become spiritual, there's a different standard, there's a different judgment. So in the spirit realm, it doesn't matter if you're small or big, they put you on the same level. And that is why you will see these, the elites, the occult, you see what they do to kids. They use them as sacrifices, they do all kinds of things. I won't say them, but you know what I'm talking about. Because they put them on the same standard. In the eyes of God, we're all the same. No, it doesn't matter if you're president, it doesn't matter if you're what or what, as long as you have reached the age of responsibility, you're judged the same. So please, like, if you're out there and you're letting your kids dabble into porn, dabble into immorality, and dabble into all these crazy things you're seeing online, satanic video games and all kinds of programming, and you're deceiving yourself by going to the Bible and picking passages that favor, in quote, kids, okay, it doesn't really tell well. So purposely, I'm just trying to like let you know that kids are being used by the occult. They are always being used by the occult, and I've seen a lot of kids being initiated into one thing or another. You won't believe seeing this little innocent kid, but you can see what the parents have let this kid get into by dabbling with the spirit, and now you're seeing what he's able to do at that age. Then imagine if he grows up. So there are a lot of things that happen around the world that a lot of us ignore because, you know, our mentality and where we grew up from. But this is a very, very important example, and it's not like I'm trying to expose this kid for using magic, but I'm exposing the spirit that is deceiving this kid to use black magic to perform. And you look at it carefully, it doesn't end here. It doesn't end here. When the kid goes back to the house, you see the kid. If you can follow up the kid's life, he's using these powers to do one or two things in his house. That is how it goes. It doesn't end in one place. So what do you think about this? Leave it down in the comment section, and please share this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. See you guys in the next video. God bless you. Bye.